What do you want your life to look like? More importantly, what do you want it to feel like? What do you say we help you get a little more clear on that?
Namaste, my love, and welcome to your full wolf moon in Cancer tarot reading. There we go. So the full moon is always a time of reaping the seeds that we've sown, but it's also a time of releasing. So this particular full moon peaks 6:48 p.m. Eastern Standard, Monday, Monday, January 17, 2022. Okay? But the energy has been rolling in for the past 3 days, and it's going to stick around for about 3 days after. So through the 20th, which is my son's birthday. Happy early birthday to my boo. Okay, so I do have some notes here. So what's important for you to understand with this particular full moon is that we also currently have Mercury in retrograde, which is in Aquarius, and we have Venus in retrograde in Capricorn. Okay, so this is happening at the same time, and because the full moon is a time of releasing, you are most likely going to be releasing misunderstandings, romantic affairs, and being too hard on ourselves and others. So yay, we can lighten the hell up, stop beating everybody up, right? Capricorns there. I love Capricorns, but they can be a little tough. So we're going to be releasing all of that. Now, another thing to keep in mind, because Mercury is in retrograde, and that's typically where we have delays, the tech snafus, and the miscommunications, we're releasing this energy. So don't be hitting up your ex, okay? Don't be hitting up your ex because you are professing your love, because it's probably you releasing shit, okay? This is not a rekindling. So you're welcome. All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. The birdie babies are saying hello. They are always here to talk about it. So if you have not already, be sure to, if you dig what unfolds here, be sure to like and subscribe and ring that bell so you get notifications every time I upload something new. Sharing is caring, so by all means, share far and wide. If you feel that, if you know someone who is struggling to, kind of pull their energy together, they are just looking for some guidance, share this with them, okay? All right. Okay. So we kick things off with the eagle. Beautiful. The owl reversed. And fire reversed, girl. Fire reversed, passion. That's that Venus retrograde energy right there. All right, so it is time to fly high, my dear darling. However, you want to make sure that you are doing so from a place of being grounded in yourself, grounded in your truth. Okay, so think of it this way. Imagine yourself as a bird. You can either stay caged up, like in a chicken coop, waiting on the regular feedings, or you can decide to set yourself free and to soar. Hopefully you're going to choose to soar. And so that's what you want to do. Okay, it's time for you to get a new perspective. However, we do have the owl reversed here. And so the owl is reminding you, you know, owls are very wise, but they see better in dark times. This is not the time for you to just like act or react. This is the time for you to turn inward and get into alignment with yourself. You got to find balance first. And that leads us to this fire here, because fire, you know, think about the sun. Think about Icarus, who flew too close to the sun and his wings melted and he plummeted to the earth, right? So too much of the fire can burn things up. So it's time for you to check in with yourself. Like, are you lashing out at people? Are you angry about something? Like I said, this full moon, we're releasing emotional stuff. And there's been so much happening that many of us aren't even aware of all of the emotions that we're holding on to. But you really want to turn inward and see where you've been too fiery, where you've been lashing out at people. That's that Capricorn energy that we're going to be releasing, you know, being too hard on ourselves and others. You got to heal that up. You got to find balance. Once you find that balance within yourself, then you'll be able to soar. Let me get my words together. You'll be able to soar high like the eagle. Okay? So just take a minute. Take a minute to check in with yourself. This doesn't need to take a long time, and this is not going to take a long time. So if we check out the numbers on the cards real quick, the eagle, this is a 16 card. 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 is divine. Okay? So we have divine blessings here. The owl reverse, it's a 39. 3 plus 9 is 12. 1 plus 2 from the 12 makes 3. 3 again is your ascended masters. So this is information that's coming from like your highest self. This is stuff that you can trust. And then the fire reversed is a 19. 1 plus 9 is 10. 1 plus 0 from the 10 is 1. So 1 is a new beginning. And this eagle also represents new beginnings. So you're moving toward this new beginning, okay? But the thing that's holding you back is this kind of inner turmoil, this old energy that has not been healed up, that needs to be healed up and released so that you can move forward, okay? And I do offer private energy healings, so I will make sure that I have a link below for you to be able to take advantage of those. If you join the Lotus Circle, then you get to enjoy a 50% discount on all of your private energy readings, as well as your private tarot readings. So I'll have links below for all of that. Definitely for you to get into the Lotus Circle. At the time of filming this, I do have a special going on for the Lotus Circle that ends January 31, as a matter of fact, where you can save $33 a month on your monthly Lotus Circle. Lotus Circle gets access to all of the tarot readings, full tarot readings, including monthly tarot readings, monthly and mid-month. Like I said, 50% on private tarot, 50% on energy healings, plus unlimited access to my entire on-demand library, which has more than 60 hours of yin yoga meditations. I'm now adding muscle toning exercises, and this summer I'll be adding twerking classes. We've got Pilates and bar coming. Like, it's a really incredible value. So now is the time, if you are really serious about your glow up journey and just loving yourself back to life and prioritizing yourself once and for all, because we spend so much time prioritizing everybody else. It's time that we prioritize ourselves. Then you definitely want to get into the Lotus Circle. So like I said, I'll have links below for all of that. So now we're going to get into the actual spread for this full moon in Cancer. And so the Chariot card represents this energy, okay? And the Chariot is like finding your inner power and unleashing that. And what she's doing, you know, you see all of these wild horses. Well, through connecting with her energy, finding that balance and unleashing it, she's actually able to tame all of this wild energy. So this is going to hold the energetic space, and let's go ahead and we'll set this up and then we'll talk about it, okay? I love these full moon and new moon readings because I get to do like these other really cool spreads. It's fun to play with. All right. So we have 4 questions to find answers to. All right. So question number 1, what is my current emotional state? Your current emotional state is the 10 of inspiration, the 10 of wands. So this is, okay, you know how you work so hard to obtain something? It's not just about like getting to the finish line and attaining that goal, but now it's a matter of keeping it, managing it, you know? So, excuse me, this is your current emotional state. How can you not just get to those balanced emotions, but how can you manage them so that you stay in a balanced state? Okay, so this is you learning how to manage what you have accomplished, how far you've come. Okay, so how can you develop your sense of security? The 2 of inspiration. So you can develop your sense of security by looking ahead. We're not looking behind us. We're looking to the new horizons, to the new that we're creating, that we're bringing in. So that's why we're releasing. We're releasing all of the old that's not in alignment with your highest self, with your soul's mission, with where you're moving to. Okay? So this is how you can develop your sense of security, by focusing on what you're creating, what you're calling in. How can your vulnerability what can your vulnerability teach you? Your vulnerability can teach you. So we have the 7 of emotions here, the 7 of cups. There's so many fish in the sea. What are you going to choose? Oh my gosh. All you have to do is make a decision. You really can't go wrong. The only way you can go wrong is by not making a decision. So your vulnerability can teach you that you can trust yourself and that whatever you choose is going to be the right thing. But you have to trust yourself and you have to make a decision. Okay? But the beautiful thing about the universe is that what's for you is going to be for you. It's not like you are going to choose the wrong thing and now like you've fucked up your path and you're not going to get what's meant for you. It just doesn't work that way. Things may twist and turn and you may get there a different kind of way, but you will get there. So trust yourself. You are keeping yourself stuck by not going deep, by not being vulnerable. So many souls are afraid to really go deep, to really connect with themselves, to really be vulnerable, because they think that they'll stay there, almost like they'll drown in that vulnerability. But that's where the beauty is. That's where you're able to connect with your highest self and with others. That's where you're able to bring about massive change on a global scale. So you're holding yourself back, you're selling yourself short, and you're doing everyone who is destined to be served by you, destined to be led or guided by you, you're holding them back as well because you are not trusting yourself to be vulnerable. Okay? Go deep. You have got you. And you can lean on the universe for support, okay? It's not like you have to figure it all out on your own, like you're just out here by yourself. Part of this human experience, we forget that we are connected with every and all, but that connection never goes away, okay? So, finally, where is your sensitivity heightened this cycle, this moon cycle? Ah, the Nine of Inspiration, the Nine of Wands. Okay, so your sensitivity is heightened this cycle where you're feeling like giving up, but you don't want to give up. This is not the time to give up. You're almost there. 10 is completion. 9 is just before 10. So if you give up now, all of this will have been for nothing. You can't do that to you, okay? So keep going. I know that look, I know what it's like to feel like it's never going to happen. Like you're just working so hard and you're wasting your time. You're thinking that you're doing the wrong thing. But if you are truly aligned with yourself, if you know that what you're moving towards is your soul's mission, it's worth it. It's not a waste of time. You're not doing the wrong thing. But oftentimes we have to learn, grow, and change into who we are meant to be to live the lives that we're destined to live. Okay? Your soul had a plan when you decided to come here. Okay? So, in order for you to manifest that plan, you've got to go through the growing pains. Okay? But you're almost there. Thank you. In order for you to get to that next step, you have to go deep. That's the thing. You got to go deep and heal that shit up. And we have both the 9 and the 10 here. So you're almost here at the completion. Okay? Wands represent creativity. So lots of creativity. Uranus, the planet that one of the planets that rules Aquarius, is getting ready to go direct. And that means that you're going to have lots of creative inspiration coming in. You'll be able to make it manifest. So look ahead. But you've got to find that balance within yourself. Okay? So, if you would like to continue on with this reading, we are going to take a look at how you can balance your inner and outer worlds. We'll check in with your chakras and see exactly which chakras you need to focus on and kind of what part of those particular chakras to focus on. And we'll also see how you can bring about more love for yourself, how you can honor yourself, because we see that you've got to heal up that old stuff. Okay, so we'll take a look at all of that and then we'll get our action steps. If you are in the Lotus Circle, then you already have access to the rest of this reading. If you would like to continue on, there's a link below, or I do highly recommend you just go ahead and get into the Lotus Circle. Okay, so I will see you next time. And if you're in the Lotus Circle, the rest of your reading starts right now.